Hello everyone and Happy New Year! Today I'm going to show you step by step how to make this beautiful and colorful wool felting hat. So stay tuned all the way to the end and you'll be pleased of how easy this project is. Now, I must say that this hat, most people that are experts on making items such as a hat or a purse made of wool, they will usually wet the wool and do a whole process to get the wool very nice and tight and permanently attached so that you can actually wash it. But the hat that I'm going to do today is an easier kind that you may not be able to wash it, but it's still gonna have the shape and the functionality of a nice little hat that you can wear during the winter. And so please, you stay all the way to the end and you'll be very pleased of how easy this project will be. Okay, so we're going to get started on building the binding of the wool to make the wool fabric. But the wool fabric in this case has to be very nice and thick so that we can compensate for not having to wet the wool. So in order to be very nice and tight, I have to put layers and layers of extra wool on top of each other. So since I'm going to do that, then I thought that the best is to mix and match several colors, so the most colors we put, the prettier it gets, so that it will be nice and bright and vibrant colors. Once it's binded together, it will look nicer. So basically, I'm just going to fill in the gaps and start using my multiple needle tool. Now I am only layering the wool going this way. Now you will see that the next session I will be layering the wool another direction, because that's when the wool will bind very well. Okay, so I can actually kind of pull some of it right now and then just keep adding as I go. So now notice that I am adding, just spreading out at random, pieces of wool on the horizontal side. Now I am doing the other way so that they can bind and be stronger, so the fabric of the wool will be much stronger. At this point, I've already binded in both sides at least twice. I'm still going to bind some more on this side, but the side that is going to be our hat, it's going to show a hat, is this side. But I want to show you how solid it's becoming. Just a few more punches on this side, it will completely bind it and we can start building the hat. But pretty much I'm getting to the point where the wool is becoming a fabric. Very nice. So what I want my hat to do is to bend on the edges so that it will have a little shade. I'm going to demonstrate on the little doll here. Okay, so the hat is going to go straight like that, and the edges will turn, so she will have a little shade, and it will keep going all the way to the back, but it's going to be going this way like that. Okay. First thing is to bind the extremities so that the hat's going to sit on the head like this. Okay. And the back of the hat is going to bind now, those ends. In order to bind, I have to bind, of course I can't bind it from the outside, so I have to bind from the inside. So I have to lay this side here on the platform and use my needle to bind it just like this, but I have to face myself now so I can see what I'm doing, but I'm showing the camera that that's where it's going to bind, right there, and my needle is going to go like this. Okay, so I'm going to flip and do the binding. And for that, obviously, I have to use my finger gloves because that's a very dangerous position that I'm going to be in now. It's not very safe to use the multiple needle tool while I am practically having to lean and look to see what I'm doing. So it's safe to put the gloves right now. And I'm going to move it closer to myself so I can see. Actually, I need to flip it over closer where I can look at it. But basically, there it is. I can see partly. And I'm going to start binding the two extremities. And that has to be binded very, very well, because those are the extremities, so they don't come apart. Now, the first seam will be in the front, so it has to be instead folded to the inside of the head, okay? And that's where it's going to be binded in a kind of an angle to make the shape of the head. So all I have to do now really is flip the head upside down. You see, like the top was still kind of open. So I put the seams towards the inside and I flip it over and start binding it. The ends together. Again, I'm going to have to put my finger gloves for safety, because the needles are very sharp and you don't want them to break inside of your finger, because they really hurt. And actually one has fallen, but I just need those three right now. Anyhow, so I am doing the binding of all the ends inside the head, and I might need to add just a tiny little bit of pieces that actually the pink matches, so I'm gonna add some pieces of pink inside, because I wanted the top of the head to be really, really, really nice and solid. Like I said, the more wool that you bind together, the stronger the wool fabric will be. So that's the inside of the top of the head. I'm making sure that there's no gaps. Almost there. See? It's pretty good. And I'm going to see this end here. See how there's a gap in here? So I need to get an extra piece of wool, because it's not quite there, that it's not overlapping. You want the wool to overlap when you're going to attach one end to the other. You want it to overlap. Okay, so it's pretty nice and together. There's only one tiny piece here that we missed, so that is another one that I'm going to, actually this piece here can actually be attached from the outside so that it will fit inside. And I can do the binding from the outside. So that includes the seam of the whole entire head. Everything else is connected. Now, the back, these edges here, we're going to connect with a longer piece of wool so we can tie it up in a bowl or something. But the main head is completely connected. So a little bit more here. The top of the head is connected. It's all closed in. Okay? Nice and all connected. Now there's one piece here that's sticking out a little, and I'm going to connect it from the inside. Now the next chapter, right after this, I'm going to make a connection with a piece of wool that's going to be like a bow, so that you can tie it up in the back. It's going to look real nice. It's already looking nice, but I want to make sure that you have all the different ways where you can connect, because I don't want to make the whole thing go around. I could, however, it would be nice to have a bow because everybody has a different size head. Okay, so finally I've made my 2 strings for the bow, and I'm going to attach the ends to the back of the head. Okay, and still I'm going to make sure that the fibers are together at the edge. If there's any loose, that's good enough. Okay, so the head's kind of a little bit open on the back so that it will accommodate different sizes of head. And this one is kind of pulled out this way. So I'm gonna just stuck it in. Alright, so it's time to attach the loose ends. So this one end goes here. So I'm going to start from the top, then flip it over. So now the 2 strings of the head are attached, and we can make a bow as needed, and try it on. Please leave your comments about this project, and if you'd like to see more of it, please subscribe for future episodes.